This is Doris Hughes Green, CEO and founder of Divas Ministries, LLC. We're celebrating 10 years of ownership, 10 years on the radio, 10 years of dreams and visions, and all of the above are coming to fruition. It took 10 years. And I would love to tell you my journey on how all of this happened. It all happened just from praying to give back, to make a difference in the world, to be able to bless God's people. That was my heart's desire. So I prayed and asked God to show me, and I would do it. Show me what to do. And God was faithful. He showed me step by step what to do. You will also learn more about my journey in this book that I wrote. The second edition of From Cotton Picking to Dream Weaving. Oh, it is a great read. Everybody who has read it said they enjoyed my story and that I am a storyteller and I am also funny. So, anyway, go to Amazon and get you a copy of my book. I tell you the story, how it all began from a prayer. And now here we are sitting on top of the world. We are going around the world, says the Spirit of the living God. We are going around the world. So get your copy if you want to know more about dream weaving. Yes, I am a dream weaver. And boy, when I dream, do I get to weaving and go and get what it is that I have to do. But I always take the Lord with me. I've never gone to any banks. Everything has been dropped right in my lap as a gift from God to lead me where I am today. So I'm very excited that we are celebrating 10 years. So the theme of the 10th year is welcome to the beginnings of new beginnings. So yes, we are getting ready to do new things that are just going to, you think of it, and it's going to be able to make a difference in others' lives. That is what we're going to do. God said that it is like an army of people who are going to be hungering for better. So I'm just excited to say that times are better. They will be when you stop and listen. Listen to the ones that God is using to change this world. There are people. I prayed and asked God to send me the people, and they are coming. All races. In my book, I said all races, Republicans, Democratic, it doesn't matter as long as you love Jesus and his people and his creation. We can do this together. And that's what I prayed, and that's what I got. So, welcome to the beginning of new beginnings, where we are going to be breaking generational curses. We're going to be working on Let's Grow Together. We're doing a podcast right now on Let's Grow Together podcast. And I'm looking for people. I would love to interview you and see where do you fit in this ministry with all the visions that God has given me. Because I just want you to know that I do own 4 companies. And out of those 4 companies, they all work hand in hand. And God is looking for people to be a part of this company because this is my heart's desire. I prayed for this, remember? So I just humbly sit back and wait on God to bring the people to me. And it has taken 10 years, which is harvesting. We're in harvesting. If anyone know anything about crops, fall is the time that everything begins to start harvesting. I remember because from cotton picking to dream weaving, we came out of Mississippi. That's what we did when school started in the fall. My sisters would go to school just for a little hot minute, and then they would have to be pulled out and they would go in the fields and pick cotton. Yes, I remember that, but little lucky me, I got very lucky as the youngest of the children. I didn't get to pick any cotton. I did just to help out. I had my own little makeshift sack pulling it, picking a little cotton, but I wasn't demanded to pick it. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going with the cotton, but anyhow, but yes. So God is moving amazing mountains here. Little did I know that one day that I would be sitting here as a woman who is a visionary, who speaks everything she wants and anything she speaks to be a blessing to you as well, it comes to fruition. I realize that. I have many stories of this gift that God has given me. So I took this gift and now I'm giving it back to the world. There is joy in giving, my people. There is where your joy comes from. It's in the giving, not, it's also, you'll be rewarded, and that's joy as well. But the reward is given. And I really do enjoy using the gift that I have, which is my personality. And it gives me an opportunity to meet people. When I speak to them one time, when they see me again, their face is all lit up. It's like, man, while I'm out there, me and Jesus right beside me, we be dropping it like it's hot on the people, and they get a little taste of it. And that's what I do. I just go out and spread joy and peace and prosperity. And what am I getting? All of the above and then some. So I'm just excited that 10 years of not really going through a lot of stress on this journey, because I had to be patient and wait. See, I could see all of the beauty up ahead. I saw it, but I had to wait on God to take me there. Just like Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord and do not lean upon your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him who is God, and he will direct your path. That's all I live by. I didn't go out and take from anybody, beg, none of the above. I spoke my own destiny, and through my faith, I trusted God. I said, Lord, I know you got to do this, because if you don't, people are watching. And it's going to look, and I know you're not going to let me down. So that's when I knew anything that I could dream of in my head, I could do it by sitting there and talking to God and letting him show me how to do this. So now that I know all of this, now it's time for us who are going to be growing together to teach you what we have been blessed to tell you so you can grow. Now we're in the stage of growth. In other words, harvest. See, in the seventh year, the pandemic came, and that's when everything turned around. That's when the blessing showed up, where God blessed me with finances just like that, overnight, nothing, just a piece of paper being signed where I was blessed with the income to give back to someone else, to teach me how to teach you how to walk in victory, doing the work for God and his people. That's simple. And now I couldn't do anything but just tell a story. For 7 years, all I did was on the radio. I was on KLAY. I started out on KLAY, 1180 AM in Lakewood. I started out there January 2013, 10 years ago. And I got on the radio because I I I got on the radio because I had been invited to be a guest on Aurelia Michaels, Mother of Zion's radio ministry. She had a radio show at the time, April 29th, 2012. I'll never forget. She invited me on the radio because I had started posting about my new venture, Divine Divas. I was posting on Facebook. I was writing out that Divine Divas was a ministry. I hadn't put it in stone. I was just putting it out there. And Aurelia saw my post and she wanted to hear about my ministry because she had a ministry. And she invited me on her ministry show to tell the world what God had put in me to do to make a difference around the world. Little did I know that that was the beginning of my new beginnings. After being a guest on her show, right after that, I started my own show. Ended up back in the same studio, getting my own show. 7 months later, I was definitely, yes, I was in KLAY studio getting my own radio show. That was November 2012. And you know, when you do something at the end of the year, you always want to start off the new year. So January 2013, I started a New Beginnings radio show. And here it is, it's been 10 years and I'm still here. 7 years after being on KLAY, they did shut down. And then I was out of radio business for 14 days, 2 weeks, you guys. And next thing I know, Yasmin runs into Christian, who is Christian Lopez of VT Radio Universal. She runs into him and finds out that he has a radio show and he had just started, was in it for 1 year. And he probably was looking for people to join, and here come the Divine Divas. And we've been there ever since. And everybody is just growing leaps and bounds. What a beautiful blessing that is. See, that's what God is doing for the people today. So anyway, I'm just excited. I just wanted to come on for a minute and just share some things. I wanted to tell you, go to my website, divinedivasministry.com, and go to services. Sign up for the Let's Grow Together podcast so that I can see where you fit in this ministry. Because once you come in, there's other components that is sitting there waiting for you. We have the School of Learning that you can be a part of that, to be able to educate people wherever that education is needed. We have Carlos and Friends Foundation, that is a nonprofit, and we are working together doing fundraisers. Just come up with ideas, and we'll be able to bless one another financially. And when we bless, God say, bless you royally, bless you royally. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then, you also have other choices. You got the ministry where you can, when you go to my website and look at the services under the ministry, you can do those same services when you come in and be a part of this with us. People need to be taught, they need to be coached, they need to be loved, they need to be just whatever they need. We are going to be working together to give these people what they need so God can make them grow again. And for them, you working and making them grow, then you are going to be rewarded for giving them the opportunity to have that growth, if that make any sense to you. So, we have all of that. And now I have the coaching, Divine Divas coaching, which I'm still working on that. Right now, I am building, filling these spots, because when the people come in that need these services, God's going to have it dispersed. You're going to be ready to serve these people. That's what God is doing up in here. Is that crazy or what? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I spoke it all. And there was an old saying that I heard someone pass down to me. They said, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. Well, I'm here to tell you, I had a plan. I even wrote money under my pillow. And I did that April 2013, 10 years. 9 years I sat there and waited on God, just downloaded, and I just walked and did what I had to do and met people along the way and told them the story of the things to come. And now we are here. So I am just here to say, if you are ready to make a difference around the world, all I'm looking for is true people who love God and love people and love everybody. I'm not looking for no haters. We want to help the haters. And I'm not looking for no cheaters. We gonna help you turn right and go straight. And last but not least, oh my goodness, I am going to also add to all these other businesses that I've created is a men's ministry. This got to be cohesive. It's got to go together. So I think that's it. Once we do the men's ministry and under the men come the children, oh my goodness, there's no end to it. All you need to do is just come with some dreams and visions. And this ministry will take you there. So if you want to know more, like I say, go to my website, divinedivasministry.com. Sign up for 101s if you would like to talk to me. Let's get together. Let's be creative. I'm ready to do whatever it is that God wants us to do. Thank you so much and have a blessed evening.